Good morning, and it is Valentine's Day, V-Day. And I know it's been commercialized and hijacked and bastardized, but I'm going to claim that it's a day to focus on the whole reason that Earth was created by our Creator and inhabited by conscious beings. And that's because Earth was created as an experiment in free will to express love. Now, of course, that's not what has happened. We've gone south in a lot of ways, and we've experienced everything that is not love. But we're going to focus on love today. And of course, I've got this beautiful painting right here. Take a look at that. And that's about love. That's about radiating love from your core and irradiating, eliminating all obstructions, interferences, and distractions to love. So people, they listen to these meditations, they call me when they have a problem. And internal pressure, it's always related to missing the opportunity to express and feel love in every moment. So my mother, I chose a card for today. It's Commune with the Mother. Okay, so I'm remembering my mother passed away, and she was very sweet. We always said Mary, Saint Mary. She was like a saint. And I asked to talk to her. And pretty much consciousness is after they leave the body, if they're not too busy, or there's no question of being too far, because this consciousness, there's this time and space and communication grid. But my mother, Mary, she came and talked to me, and I said, Mom, what's heaven like? She said, it's not what you think. I said, well, what do you mean? She said, I thought I'd be on a hammock picking fruit, and it'd be like Eden, where you didn't have to lift a finger. She said, no, it's different than that. She said, there's the book of your life, and you have to look at every page and contemplate every time you didn't choose love. Every time you missed the mark. Every time you turned from the easiest, best thing to do, from whatever story, whatever sense of insecurity, or someone hadn't modeled love, and you had to contemplate. And she said it is a school in between earth lives, incarnations, to learn more about love, so that if you choose to come back and be born on this earth, that you will have mastered and learned some things, and you can move on to the next divine principle. And I've said many times, by the way, I'm Jan Jorgensen. These are the Be the Light meditations. Time to turn off the phone. Gongs, twinkles. Just seems like I get busier and busier. So there are 7 basic divine principles. And when your soul decides to incarnate, and you don't get to do it independently, because out there, we don't have such free will. We actually have a constellation of other beings that we decide and work things with. And of course, the divine creator source is the one who signs the contract. Okay, you can be born, you can go into earth again. And you may not know this, as crazy as earth is right now, conscious divine beings from all around the multi-universes line up. They're on a waiting list to be incarnated, to come into earth and to just express and be part of a carnival of love and not love, love, not love, jealousy, betrayal, because it really is high drama, high nonsense. It's like a visit to Paradiso, where you go over the top and crazy addictive things to learn and to grow from that experience. And when you're out there in the divine in-between heavenly school, you look down and you say, I reached for that drink. I became an addict at that. I worked so hard to turn away from love. And maybe your parents never taught you love. Maybe the thought of love was so frightening that you might lose it. And that's what all of our movies are made of. I love watching these romantic drama, never horror. And that is the human gift to experience emotions around love, not love, this. So we as a species, we truly are now slated. This is going beyond the me will. The we will is now moving beyond personal will to create chaos, interference, intrusions, distraction, dissolution of the purest, strongest force in the universe, love. And the 7 principles that I was going to mention a minute ago, I'm going to say them now. Truth, beauty, goodness, love. Those are the first major steps for humans to master on their spiritual path. Maybe your soul already mastered truth in another lifetime and you're coming to learn love. Maybe you're here to bring beauty. It makes sense why some people are just so focused. Everything has to be beautiful. Other people, everything has to be the absolute truth. Once you've mastered that, then you get to go on into omniscience, everywhere all at once. Omnipotence is the final step. It's the final step of having the power to co-create with Source. And then you're the same being on earth as you are off earth, your heavenly self. You know your thoughts create. You know that the divine energies can come through you and flow through you with the ability for your thoughts to rearrange this reality. So if you watch these videos I make or you come, the whole point is to be the light and to master these 7 principles. And I always am challenged with that third O, omnipresence. That's the one. Omniscience is to know everything, like science, to know everything. Omnipresence is to be able to split your consciousness up on the 0 points of the entire grid all at once and to experience the all that is as the Creator does. Maybe you've had that, or you're just floating out there in the void. Often it's a sense of black velvetiness, and you get to see the little sparkling stars. Then you get to see the Milky Way. You get to see Earth. You're in the void, omnipresence. How about omniscience? You can practice these things. So how would you practice omniscience? Okay, one time I went into a Whole Foods store, and you stand there in stillness for a moment with your eyes shut, and you imagine that you know everything that is occurring in that environment. You feel every vibration. You allow your vibrational field to be a sensing, knowing, camera, auditory sense of every movement, activity, and color. And you have to forget yourself. You have to just totally go into that complete nothingness. So that's how that would feel. So I'm glad that the omnipotence, that ability to create with the time and space grid, and only comes when you've mastered love. Because think about the power gone rogue to be omnipotent. But the spiritual path, these 70 steps, has a lot of checkpoints where you stop and you stay in an elevator and go up and down, up and down, up and down until you get out and you get your graduation ticket from truth, beauty, love. And it does seem like sometimes, man, I'm just not getting this. I'm having the same problem. I just can't get it. I'm just not learning to be a good person. Well, you're going to go in a cul-de-sac or a dizzying elevator and have the same experiences until you choose differently, deliberately. Okay, so I pulled a card for today. Here it is. Divine Feminine Leadership. One of the reasons we've been a little short on love is that traditionally we think of the home, the hearth, the sense of belonging and safety is set by the time you're 3 years old. I'm a nurse, I know. Those insults even have a list now, an inventory of insults that show you how challenged you're going to be later with many issues, many love avoidances later, craziness, all the way up to sociopathic, psychopathic behaviors. So here we are, feminine energy, here on Valentine's Day, bringing in more of the feminine, which is the initial, primal, vibrational milieu that we humans learn love by bonding or not bonding with our maternal figures. Even before we're born, we feel the vibration of our mother's thoughts. Is this child wanted? Is it a mistake? Is it some hard lesson coming with this child when there's no food or money, and everything becomes a fear bath for that poor little embryo forming its sense of safety? And am I loved? Do I have a place? Am I welcomed? Will I be adored? So the mother sends this bath. So what we're learning is, what I've learned is, human mothers are only as good as humans can be. And what they learned and what they see modeled on TV are their own mother, their grandmother modeled it to their mother. So really there's no one to blame. It's just a co-creation that often is unnatural, as created this sense of, I'm not safe here. So that's fear right off the bat. That's the opposite of love. Then you go around attaching yourself and using everybody to feel safe because you're missing that sense yourself. So we pulled a card today, and it is mother, the mother. And you can see this mother. This drawing was done of one continuous felt pen and painted in, and they are a continual energetic form. And at any age, you can decide, okay, I'm going to say this is my mother and this is me. And I'm going to imagine that we are bonded together and I am safe. And looking at her eyes, she is loving and holding me. You also might notice that this little baby looks a little adult-like. Okay. This could be you yourself now as an adult having that. In the Waldorf community, they call it the buh. The mother brings the buh, wrapping, swaddling. They do it so well in indigenous cultures. So this could be you as an adult with the divine mother of all that is. No matter the religion you come from, there are female archetype deities, archangels, divine beings, spiritual guides. Let's imagine that the Divine Mother is holding us on this Valentine's Day and infusing us with a sense of belonging, safety, warmth, and love. Sometimes we just need our mother, the divine one. Nurturing, closeness, and warmth are yours for the asking. Remember, you are precious, adored, and wanted. Simply ask to be held in the arms of the loving mother now, and let yourself receive her love. The affirmation is, I am held in the heart and arms of the Divine Mother as a precious child of Source. So let's have that be our focus for our meditation today. Go ahead and have your spine up nice and straight. Beautiful. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. We ask and intend to set a sacred space. We place a beautiful geometric structure around our entire physical body, biofield around ourselves. This gives us a sense of, imagine a beehive, and there's all these little hexagons, and you have your own space, safe, a very orderly space, beautiful space, has honey in it, and you belong there. It is your tribe, it is your family. And the queen bee is so beloved, and you are so beloved. Often, our first memories of safety come from our first bedroom. So imagine this little cubicle, this sacred space, is your own private bedroom. So we are using the ideation with our adult consciousness to reside back into our original first memories of, this is my space, this is my place, I have what I need, I am honored, I am part of a orderly system that works better with my presence. What I bring is appreciated. You can imagine, as a child, all of those little rituals that gave you that sense of specialness, being loved, that adults took their time to come and read you your favorite book. And if they didn't, let's create that vibrational memory now. You are between 2 and 3 years old. Imagine the murmuring of adults or siblings, like an orderly constellation moving about your own safe world. You are in a luminous, white, radiant bubble that nothing can hurt you. The rules, the decorum, the etiquette, the social patterning around your life is supportive to your well-being, to your healthy developmental growth. All is well. And you feel as if you are swaddled in a blanket of familial family love. Your parents, siblings, grandparents, cousins, uncles. They all know you, and they all look you in your eyes. And that beautiful smile on their face says, I'm glad that you were born. I'm glad that you exist. And all are respectful of your boundaries, of your rights, of your God-given right to have healthy, proper food, warmth, shelter, in the highest degree possible for your soul's growth and continued sense of right place, right time, right people. I am planted safely. I feel my roots growing. I am loved. Now imagine yourself with this vibration of love and peace and safety, that you feel a growing joy, an ability to share this love. This sense of I have so much love flowing through me that it is easy for me to reach out and to hold someone's hand lovingly, so naturally. It is easy for me to say and do the loving, aligned activity. There is a divine order to my being, guided by love in word, action, projects, anticipatory activities, but truly in my thoughts. Let's imagine together and say, my thoughts are in divine order. My thoughts are imbued and saturated with only love. Love is my compass, my safety, my guide. I am allowing my body, my heart, and my consciousness to be fully calibrated to pure love now. All that I deemed unlovable or separate is now safe to be present with this love. All is just as it is and needs to be for all in this moment. And I allow myself to hold this loving, compassionate, accepting field now. Keep feeling that. Feel in your body, is there any resistant part? But. And allow your crown chakra to open and to feel the glowing, growing energy of love flowing through you and permeating this planet. Do not shut yourself off from these high vibrational, unbelievably immense flows, tsunamis of pure love coming into the planet to correct the non-love epochs and eras of Earth. And that is happening now. So imagine that this gorgeous, beautiful, thick love that you've been steering yourself, dodging it, encapsulated, you've decided, I am ready to be love. So now that you have gone through, and we've repatterned all of your childhood blocks and fear of love is some foreign thing only other people get to experience, and you had a tough childhood. No. We've restructured your patterning and belief system. So here you are in this adult, and there's no blockage. And you are allowing it. So let's just sit for a few blessed moments and receive and let this love articulate now down into all of your systems. Nice deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. Beautiful. Choosing to surrender, to receive, to absorb, and drink up the purest, brightest, divine love. There is no efforting. Just breathe it in and let it circulate and cleanse and brighten and heal your physical body. Allow anything that is tired or misaligned to be refabricated and healed now. Let all the pressure of your mind, calculating, guiding, measuring, let it go. You are safe. And in this moment, we make a commitment that in the next moment, we are holding this pearlized, magnificent beauty, milky white essence of love. Imagine that each moment is a pearl on a necklace, and that you are stringing each thought into a luminous, rare, beautiful necklace around your neck. And this remembrance of this beautiful, thought by thought, pearl by pearl necklace will assist you in making this choice over and over again to hold and be this light and this love at last, fully, your new operational system. Beautiful. So go ahead and shake your hands, move your shoulders, your neck, your toes, and let this energy really feel present in your physical body. And enjoy today, Valentine's Day, in a way that you never have before. Feel and experience joyful things for yourself, as simply as that moment of reflecting on the blessed weather of that moment, the smile, the contour of the person walking next to you on the street, the luscious foam of a cappuccino, if we're so lucky to have and find that, the beautiful color of your indigo shirt that workers somewhere lovingly created this for me to wear and enjoy today. Love and appreciation for all, every speck of it. The creation here on earth under free will, but there's a new boss of that free will, and it's love. So I know you're going to have a wonderful day, and I'm going to have a wonderful day today. And let's check in next week at the Be the Light Meditations. I'm Jan Jorgensen, and the website is Sound and Light Healing Arts. Now, let's put a very thin, semi-permeable encased membrane around us to protect and hold this energy in for a bit while it continues to congeal. All right. Bye-bye.